I'm Ed from Socom Tactical, and today we're going to have a look at the AGM MP40. The AGM MP40 is made from polymer and metal, has an adjustable hop unit, folding stock, full auto and single shot mode, 14mm clockwise threaded outer barrel, and fixed iron sights and sling mounting points. So let's take a close look at the MP40. So for those of you that don't know about it, it was the German submachine gun of the Second World War and is very popular. It looks pretty awesome and just a really cool, nice bit of kit, and AGM have done a fantastic job replicating it. It's got a full metal body and it has a polymer lower section. Now, this would be Bakelite on the real thing, and they've simulated it to make it look like the Bakelite, which I think is a really lovely feature. Now let's start at the back and work our way forward. So we have the rear sling loop, which you can attach sling, and we also have a forward sling loop so you can attach it both ends, then you can sling it when you're not needing to hold it. So we have the folding stock. If we just push this button here, stock folds out and you're good to go. And now you can take aim quite happily and comfortably. However, if you don't want to have the stock out and you just want to carry it the stock folded, you can do that as well really quite nicely. It's really good grip. So the grip, by the way, is actually textured, and on the bottom of it is the safety catch. Now forward means it's safe and backwards means you're ready to shoot, but I'm going to leave it on safe for the minute while we look at the rest of the features. So further along top we have the rear iron sight, which corresponds with the front iron sight, so you can get a nice aim in there when you want to, so you can accurately get on target. Now on the opposite side is where most of our controls are. Here we have our switch to swap between full auto and single, and here we have the charging lever. Now if you pull the lever back, it will open up the bolt, and on this side we can now access the hop unit, which you can pull backwards or push forwards to adjust. You can see there. And also on the left side we do have the magazine release, which is this nice big textured button which will allow us to release the magazine. Now the magazine it comes with is a 50 round magazine, which is the same as the Sten, and you just quite happily slide it in and you're good to go. And of course when you want to release it, press the button and it comes. Now you can get high cap magazines that work with the MP40, unlike with the Sten, so you do have a nice advantage there if you want to run the high caps. Right, slightly further forward we got the barrel, and then we have the muzzle. Now there isn't a flash hider on this, but if we twist this counterclockwise, we do reveal the 14mm clockwise thread. So you can attach items like tracer units and suppressors to it if you want to kind of give it a more modern tactical look. Or if not, just leave that on and you're all good. So one last thing before we shoot it is I'm going to open up the stock and I'm going to take the magazine out, and I'm just going to demonstrate how you put the battery in. Now on the underside you can see we have this wheel. Now if you turn the wheel up, well pull it up and turn it left, it'll fix in position. You can then pull the top half straight off. It just slides off and then will come away. And in the rear is where your battery is stored. And you see it's quite a large space. You can put a decent sized battery in there if you wanted to. You should be able to quite happily fit a 7.4 lithium ion battery with a high milliamp in there, which would mean you don't have to change batteries as often during a day. Then you just slide it on, twist the wheel, it'll hop in and you're ready to go. So I'm just going to pop the mag in and let's have a listen to how it shoots. So take the safety catch off, and here is single. That is really quite nice. It's got a tiny bit spongy on the trigger, but it's still a nice trigger pull. It kind of gives that realistic old weapon feel, if you know what I mean. It's not a modern M4, it's not got the world's, the trigger pull is not expertly crisp and tuned. It's more like old World War II era firearm. It's nice stuff. And then we got the full auto. This is going to be cool. Yes. Oh yes. So that is more like it. After all, this is a submachine gun. Part of the objective of a submachine gun is to be suppressive, CQB kind of stuff, and this definitely does the job. It's got a nice high rate of fire, which means, when you're wanting to clear your buildings or provide cover to your squad mates as they move up, it can really happily do that and will do it really well. Now, with it being a 50 round magazine, you might think, oh, I'm going to have to carry a lot of mags, but you would have to carry a fair few amount of mags back during the war. After all, they'd have been 30 rounds in real life. So it adds an extra degree of realism for those of you wanting to do World War II loadouts and maybe do some World War II mil sims. And if not, it's still a bit of fun. It's really awesome, really good fun bit of kit. And overall, definitely recommend buying if you want either just a cool, funky looking submachine gun, or if you want to do a World War II German loadout, or even a partisan loadout, or perhaps even a resistance loadout. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.